Izumi Sena is a college student who aspires to be a manga artist, despite lacking talent for it. His family is in show business. He is a huge fan of the fictional anime series, Magical Girl La La Lulu. He is lured by his older brother Shogo with a voice-customized La La Lulu alarm clock to shoot a commercial as a 10 years later version of a wedding commercial when he was a kid. Shogo tells him that he is supposed to act as the bride that caught the bouquet 10 years earlier with a boy. That boy was Ryouma Ichijou, a popular young actor. Wanting to keep it a secret, Izumi asks his manager and makeup artist not to tell anyone about his real identity. When Izumi messes up the shot, Ryouma gives him a marble and tells Izumi to use it again. At first, Izumi wonders what he meant by again, but then he remembers that when he messed up the shot 10 years ago, Ryouma gave him a marble and told him to hold it near his chest and ask for the nervousness to go away. Izumi holds the marble near his chest, and before long, all his nervousness disappears. Izumi accepts to do the Happy Bride commercial and has to work with Ryouma. Izumi gets dressed up as a girl, and when Ryouma finds out, he gets mad. Izumi discovers the good luck marble is cracked and unsuccessfully tries to find a replacement. Ryouma's work is disrupted by thoughts of Izumi. He visits Izumi's house to put his feelings to rest by reminding himself that Izumi is male. However, after partially undressing the unwilling Izumi, he ends up kissing his body and violating him, until Izumi's annoying older brother interrupts Ryouma. Izumi shuts himself in his room for a few days. Rei coaxes him out by reminding him of the consequences to his family. He also reveals that he too has had sexual encounters with men. After being on a comedy show with gloomy Ryouma, Shogo agrees to let Ryouma see Izumi, on the condition that he is there too. However, he gets mobbed by fans, and Ryouma chases after Izumi alone and apologizes on hands and knees. Rei tracks Izumi, and he and Shogo watch the two from a car. Ryouma explains his actions, and Izumi agrees to be texting buddies. A suspicious white van, later shown to be the paparazzi, pulls away from the scene. Ryouma has been texting Izumi excessively and visits Izumi at his school. Izumi relents and lets him stay for manga club. Izumi's irritation dissipates when Ryouma compliments his manga. Izumi wants to enter the Kadoyama manga prize and acquires Ryouma's help to meet the deadline. After finishing, Izumi collapses into sleep and Ryouma puts him to bed. Before leaving for work, Ryouma cannot resist stealing several kisses from the sleeping Izumi. Ryouma has been called to an emergency meeting with the company president, who reveals photos of Ryouma and Izumi taken by paparazzi. Uncertain whether to reveal Izumi is male, Ryouma calls Rei, who devises a plan to divert attention away from a possible scandal by having Izumi make his debut. Izumi rebels, as he already has his heart set on debuting as a manga artist. Rei makes a deal with him that if Izumi's manga doesn't get a favorable review, then Izumi must make his debut in the film industry. Izumi agrees and confidently takes his manga to the agency. However, the reviewer tells him he has no talent, and depressed Izumi goes to Ryouma's house, asking him not to contact Rei. Izumi never wants to return home and tells Ryouma that he wants to stay at Ryouma's place. Ryouma reminds him that he is in love with Izumi, and he doesn't have that much self-control. Defeated, Izumi invites him to have his way with him. Ryouma begins to take Izumi's invitation, but stops when he notices Izumi crying. Upset at Izumi's disregard for his legitimate feelings for him, he leaves the room. But realizing the reason why Izumi is acting this way, he takes Izumi's manga to be reviewed by the author of the La La Lulu manga himself, Sayotomi. Invigorated by Ryouma and Sayotomi's words, Izumi decides to go home, still with some fear of what Rei will say. Rei, who has not slept since Izumi left, greets him joyfully before falling immediately to sleep. Ryouma kisses Izumi before going home. Izumi has agreed to make a debut, which details his debut and the trivial matters behind it. He is having jitters about his press conference and is pressured by Rei about his agreement in debuting. Rei shows him different footage about what the family thinks of Izumi to help him be more confident. But in the end, Ryouma's message calms him down. He gets scared again after hair and makeup, and a kiss from Ryouma calms him down. At the press conference, it is finally revealed that Izumi is actually a guy, with Shogo making the official announcement of Izumi debuting and stating that Izumi is his brother. Izumi has been in his room since the press conference. Rei catches Izumi buying Ryouma paraphernalia online and realizes the cause. Izumi is unsure about his feelings. Ryouma, on the other hand, is worried about the extra competition with admirers now that Izumi has debuted. When he meets Izumi on the set of his show, he gets jealous of the attention Izumi gives his fans, Ryouma's co-workers, and pulls Izumi away. He then asks Izumi whether Izumi has feelings for him, or if they are just texting buddies before collapsing due to exhaustion. Ryouma is admitted to the hospital, and later released to rest at home. Izumi is caught again by Rei, but this time, he's been buying yaoi manga. Izumi asks Rei about details of sex with another man. Izumi leaves the house to meet up with his manga club, but is recognized when his glasses fall off. A mob of fans chase after him, and Izumi hides out in a construction area. Meanwhile, Kiori, from Izumi's manga club, saw him pass and runs after him. Izumi encounters some thugs harassing a man for money. The man escapes, and the thugs' attention turns to Izumi. Izumi manages to escape the attackers and runs into Kiori, who tells Izumi that he has been working as an assistant to the author of the La La Lulu manga, Sayotomi. Kiori relates how Ryouma came to the studio and groveled before the editors and Sayotomi to get the review of Izumi's manga. Izumi realizes that he has feelings for Ryouma and goes to his flat. Declaring that he's decided he wants Ryouma, they have sex for the first time, and afterwards, Izumi tells Ryouma he loves him. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to let us know by leaving a like. Subscribe for more stories, and check out other stories here.